Welcome to Keeper of Secrets Tarot. I'm Gypsy Girl here to give you another lesson for today. I'm very grateful for the energy. I'm grateful that I can come to my deck and give a lesson. I thank you, Spirit, for protecting me and keeping me safe, for protecting the collective, keeping us safe. Here's the lesson for today. Oh, okay, card's a little stiff. Well, we see the Seven of Swords, we see the Ten of Cups, the Six of Cups, okay. Lots of happenings, yeah, lots is happening. This is a bit of a regret, emotional regret. Very perceptive to unfair treatment, talking about it, being truthful. Oh boy, this is big. Okay, so it's a closing off of a cycle for one thing. It could be in a relationship, marriage, again here with the Hierophant. Some of you are definitely going through a divorce, and it's not going well for some. Others are really angry about what's happening in their emotional life. Oh, it's going to be a tough lesson. The truth, balance, justice, courts, truth, a lot of it. Payout for unfair behavior. When I say behavior, unfair treatment, behavior. Take it as it resonates, because this is quite personal, very close to, well, the relationship. So when I say behavior, it's taking into account how you maneuver through your relationship, because somebody is going through a really tough time. I mean, Seven of Swords and Hierophant, Ten of Cups, that's a divorce. That's a divorce happening, breaking up. And we're just in the middle of summer. We're not even in the middle. we're getting to the middle. Busy, very, very busy. My words are having trouble today. Okay. Very quick on the draw. You know, patience is a virtue. If I were to say that what I just saw was the lesson for today, I would say my advice is to sit quietly for a minimum of 5 minutes and just reflect on your position, your state of mind more than anything, because now is the time to reflect and not make rash decisions, not jump to conclusions. Do the research on what you think is the truth. Question the truth. And I'm not saying this lightly. It's heavy, what I just saw. It's heavy, and that could be the theme for this and the next week. We're getting there, eh? I mentioned it a few weeks back that It's going to be push and pull, tug of war, and it can get dirty. Lots of mudslinging. If you're in a fight over assets and such, take the time to reflect on what is valuable to you. Because at the end of the day, it's your state of mind that's going to pay more than your pocket, regardless of what you think you own as assets go, tangible belongings. Rethink how you see your, what you consider your property or your wealth or what you hold dear on all levels. This is a collective. I'm not referring to just those of you who are going through a divorce. This is the time where we change our perspective on the next 20 to 30 years and then some. I don't mean to be harsh, but it feels like that all of a sudden with the way the cards came out. Okay, maybe we'll have a breather or something coming. But brace yourselves. Right? This is a time of change, major change. Again, what you hold dear, what you hold in assets, what you consider to be treasure, whether it is emotional or tangible. Because I see with this 9 here, somebody wanting to go off on their own. This is a card that falls between the two. So leaving behind what you consider dear to be on your own, taking what you have earned, worked for. And there's the devil too. I mean, oh boy. Spirit, what is the lesson for today? The devil has shown himself again. That means there is a blockage, a stoppage, and it is for your own good. I mean, place yourself in a position of, well, you don't have to place yourself if you're already there. Just recognize the position that you hold, and you'll know if you need to sit and think about what your next move will be. It may not keep you back for very long. It's just a question of choosing, and then your attitude when you make your choice. What is the lesson for today? Thank you, Spirit. It's a big shuffle. Yeah, Pluto is showing himself again. It's things we need to face, that we have to deal with. Okay, what is the lesson? 8 of Cups. Yeah, walking away. Well, it fits in with all the cards that keep crashing down. Having a cup of tea with that. Well, the 8 of Cups. So we know that it is a question of movement. We're taking what we hold dear, everything that we've experienced. And this could be physical move too, right? It's not just emotional. It's a question of, I don't want to be in this place, this state of mind, with this person. I want to leave. 8 of Cups. We're searching for our place where we want to be. If we know where we want to be, then it's a matter of getting there. But the drive is the experience in love, because we know what we don't want anymore. And let's see what the tool is. It's the 7 of Pentacles. Well, here we go. I keep saying this card is prominent, keeps coming up, and here it is. Knowing that we have sacrificed so much in the past, that we are ready to leave now. because of what we've done in the past, things that we've set up. This is about the past. Work that we've done painstakingly. Effort, detail, pruning, caressing the dream of, I want this to come to fruition, so I'm going to put the effort in. Being able to walk away from it, or taking it with you when you leave, depending on what it is. This is the key. The efforts of the past is what's fueling this. Oh, well, I don't want to be here anymore because of all the stuff that happened in the past, or because of all the things that have happened. I want to wait and go with whatever comes in. Like, I'll wait for it to come in and then I'll leave. You know, there's that option, if it is an option. I mean, I say option, but we don't really have options here. The option in itself is to wait or to leave. Here it looks like we're leaving, and here it looks like we're facing what we're leaving. That deadlock that we had with the devil and the ace, sorry, not the ace, the Queen of Swords, it resembles this. It resembles this because of the work that was done, proven, work that is proven, that you have proof that you did this. This is waiting to come in, okay? But you've done the work, so it's been proven. Here it's been proven that you've had experience in love. So the two now are clashing, if you will. But let's see what Spirit is doing. We have the King of Pentacles. Again, it's more pentacles, so this becomes the 8, so the double 8. What goes around comes around, but in a not meant to be easy. I said it, we gotta work ourselves out of certain situations, certain mindsets. We need to reflect on what we believe in, as far as, do I want to stay in this mindset, this frame of thinking? You know, do I want to change where I am? Because once you change where you are and the people that you are with, everything changes. And he is provider, the Emperor on a lower arcana level. Spirit is giving us the ability to rule, to be in authority, to make the decision to stay, to hold, to leave. He does not waste the time, even though he takes the time to make the decision. Once the decision is made, moves like fire. It's a quick decision, but it took the time to come to that decision. It's like where I call in the Justice card with the King of Swords, when I say going into court, and knowing that it is for your own good, or for the good, the greater good. That's where he comes in. When cards like these show up, do I stay for what I've put effort into, because I need to wait for that to come through? Or that's the situation that you're thinking that you should wait because you've put effort in. This is where marriages are negotiated. And I say marriage, it could be a business contract too. Just because it's the 8 of Cups, it doesn't only mean it's a relationship on an emotional level. This could be leaving your job, leaving a company, taking with you the experience of what you've learned over the years with this company. Same as in a marriage. Oh, I've gone through this, I don't want to go through that anymore, and it's not changing, so I want to leave. Well, the company isn't giving you any more leeway, or there's no more room to grow. You've hit the ceiling, if you will, and you need to move on. So you decide, well, okay, I'm gonna just wait until my bonus comes in, and then I'm gonna leave. We could look at it like that, if we want to just cool it down a little bit, because in the beginning, through the shuffling, I felt this huge this it's like a, I don't want to say raising of heat, but it just felt like an explosion coming. Not a physical explosion, but a emotional one, where it's not a shock per se, but it's like, no, I don't want it to go this way, I want it to go that way, and then you start panicking about assets and such, and start fighting. We don't want that. We want to wait and just go through what really is valuable, what your name holds on to. Again, it's all about who you are. Reputation is everything for him too, and you could ruin your own reputation by walking away too soon, lose what you hold dear because you didn't wait. You know, no rash, sudden, knee-jerking movement is another way to look at this card, where you take the time before you leave. The 7, you have to go through, you got to go through a hard turn before you can be smooth on the road. And holding on to the notion of what you've put into the relationship, whether it's an emotional or a working relationship, it helps you decide when to leave, the right moment, because he's good with timing too, and the Emperor, as well as this King of Pentacles. Spirit is giving us all of the leverage that we need to make the right choice, or the best choice for our individual situation. Okay, this 8 of coins would represent abundance, money coming in, money that is owed to you. Not everyone, but you could end up paying out as well. I mean, again, I did that with the previous lesson, so just see how it fits for you. Let's see what the gift is. Wow. We have determination from our Queen of Wands. We have that ability to innovate and have that stability in going forward, knowing that we're leaving and we know why, because we're determined. We are so determined. You look at these two, it's a question of, I know what I want, and nothing is stopping me from getting it, because I'm leaving. I'm taking what is valuable to me, and I'm going. Spirit is giving us the right sense of knowing when, knowing when to make the next move, and being able to carry it out, because she doesn't stop. And then we have at the end, the bottom of the deck, our Queen of Pentacles. So divine guidance from the earthly aspect, knowing that if you need to leave, you can trust in that notion that you're not just doing the right thing. Your determination brings you that security, that stability. Now these two are a match, huh? So if it is that you are leaving a situation to get into another one, partnership, whether it is a business or an emotional, you are making the right move. Just don't have that question of should I, shouldn't I. It's a question of when, not if. When these cards come into play, especially these 3 here, there's no doubt. There's no doubt in any of these cards. You have no doubt. You don't say to the King of Pentacles, are you sure? Because he's made up his mind. He takes the time to make up his mind. He goes over the pros and cons, as does she. She looks at what is advantageous from the feminine aspect, as well as he looks at what's advantageous from the masculine. Now, when you have them both in line, this is you working it out. Now, remember, we had the Empress come next to this Queen on a previous lesson. So we were given that faith in our decision-making processes, in knowing that what we've done in the past is going to come into fruition. And if it doesn't, we have a contingency plan set up, because that's what she does. She makes sure that if it doesn't work one way, well, we'll just redirect and improvise and build on the other plan. That's her stability, her hunger for moving forward, whereas she is in the stability of grounding these kinds of plans that she comes up with. So either way, we're moving forward, knowing that what we're taking with us is valuable to us, and it's going to bring us into our future. Let's see where this goes. Again, look, see, justice is being served. Things are working in our favor. And more pentacles. Another 8 comes up here. So we have the fractured, and then we have the full-on 8. So here it comes in. This is progress. And look, we're going to end up on the Wheel of Fortune today. I'm not going too far with this, because look at the High Arcana here reflects that what is taking place is justified. If you are going through a divorce, it is time. That shock that I spoke of, some of us are coming into it again. And then there's the 10. So it's a closure, but with abundance, because we have the 18 here. Again, this is the moon. It's the timing. But 18 in itself, we know that this is work that it has to happen, or we're getting the payout from work that we've done, because it follows the Justice card. Justice is being served, and abundance and name is being rectified or justified, or you're coming into it. So you will have, and it is your time. A very positive reading. All right, so let's see what the it started off so disturbing, and now it ends up, well, we're stopping here. We're not gonna go digging for, especially as I saw the Devil earlier. I want us to focus on our own conditioning, because that Devil is to remind us that we need to face things that we don't want to face. And it doesn't matter how big or how small it is. If you know that you are avoiding something, this is the time to just reflect a little bit on it. Even if it takes just a minute or two with a cup of tea or coffee, or just sitting in silence with yourself. Focus on the things that are giving you that grief that you feel you need to leave, or things that you've worked on that you just revisit them and say, well, is this really what I want to get into? Is this something that I want to do or continue or build on? I mean, you know, it was a good idea then. It may still be a good idea now. This was building this will build your reputation. This will build your legacy, maybe, but that is for you to decide. Spirit is giving us that authority. Now remember, this is like the emperor, not just a mere king on earth, but the emperor embodied in this king. And if that is the case, then Spirit is saying, well, you are worthy. Your work and efforts did mean something then, they mean something now, but it is up to you to decide if you hold or walk away. Again, it's the same lesson repeating itself in a different format, on a different level, because now we see that justice is here. Okay, what is the oracle message for this lesson? Thank you, Spirit. Wow, this is, oof, we're getting there, guys. I feel it. I'm shaking. I'm not that I'm nervous, but it feels very intense. Again, some of us are going through court cases and judgment calls are coming up, and you're waiting for that answer. What is the oracle message for this lesson? But the answer will come, and it will come in your favor, because the 10 is here, and we have a 888 happening. 8, 8, and 8. And then all the justice and our queens, our powerful queens, we're not messing around, eh? We're not messing around. Oh, look, things may not be as they seem. Oh my gosh. All right, so not everything is as it may seem. Be cautious, dear one, for there is a story beneath the tale. So you see, you must go through the things that give you some kind of question. And again, I feel it with this card, because we've written off things that, for whatever reason, I mean, COVID is a main player in plans that have gone awry or stalemate, because certain things were supposed to go into place that may have been stopped because of that. Oh, look, we have the honey card. It's been a while, we haven't seen that one. And then embodiment and indulgence, and the maiden and the oracle and the goat. Okay, so you see, it's a question of building up. Again, we're coming all the way to things are harsh, and if, you know, they will turn around, because that's what will happen. We're not going to go too far on this one today. I'm just going to leave it like this. The honey card. This one is interesting, because you're going to be angry. Some of us, eh? I mean, that's what I felt with the first bunch of cards that fell out. It's very intense. And here, this honey, the sweetness of you swells in the grace of your pull, also beautifully lethal. So you gotta be sweet to the ones who are sour. That's how you win. Again, it's all about reputation here. And the power that this king holds, you can destroy lives without even realizing it. You don't know what's going on behind the scenes, and you jump to conclusions. And the first thing I said was to not go off focus. Pull back and sit and think about things you don't want to deal with, or things that have gone awry, and revisit, because you don't know. You may be giving up on things that will come into fruition. You're just not patient enough. Again, it's timing. That 18 comes in with the moon. The wheel is timing. Spirit says now is your time. And if you feel that you're taking a chance, that you're forcing a move, sit. Know that it's not for nothing that you are making those decisions. Know that your faith in your own ability is justified, because justice falls right after. But this is to remind us that certain things and certain people in our lives play a role that may be not what we expect or even want, but they are necessary in order to create that stalemate, or a question of indecision, so that we will make the decisions that are difficult, because that's what he does. He makes the difficult decisions, and following through. See, intuition here. But being lethal is to say that your words could be cutting, but be sweet. Kill them with kindness. If you find that you are being pushed, if you're being pushed to make hard decisions, there's a mosquito that's just following me. If you're feeling that you're pushed to make hard decisions, know that you will make the right one. Have faith in you. Have faith in your direction. Go back and revisit those things that you're not sure about. Remember why you were, well, not that you were, but remember why you got into those ventures in the first place, and see if that is worthy of moving forward. And if not, well, you can walk away. I thank you for showing up, for your likes, your subscribes, your shares, and your comments. If this lesson didn't come to you as a lesson today, don't worry. It'll come around again. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Love and